Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is your host, ID Jester. We're going to be playing some Stone Cold Hockey here on the channel. We actually started this series between the 2005-2006 NHL playoffs. We just started it, and then the holidays came and went, and so we didn't get a chance to do anything with it. So we're going to play Game 2 of our series between the Montreal Canadiens and the Carolina Hurricanes. This is Game 2. Obviously, one of these two teams won Game 1 in Carolina, and I will probably spoil that. So if you don't want to know, if you're watching this later on YouTube and you don't want to know who won that first game, you might want to stop this video and go watch that one first, because you'll probably hear some information that might spoil that. Anyways, here we go. We got a different setup this time, as last time I had created this awesome sheet and didn't use it for whatever reason. And so now I'm like, yeah, I should probably use this sheet because it'll be easier for you guys to see what's going on. So Game 2, Montreal at Carolina. Montreal leads this best of 7 series 1-0 with a 4-1 shellacking of Carolina in game number 1. And we'll see. Christopher Huet is the starting goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens. For Carolina, they're switching goalies. Again, I'm using historic goalies in this game. So whoever started the series, or whoever started the game, I'm starting them. And it's actually, they changed over to Cam Ward for this Game 2. So Carolina in a little bit of funk here as they lose at home in Game 1. And now we're going to go. So as you can see, we got our ball roller. Now I need to explain what each one of these numbers is. The green one on the top left is a 6-sided dice. That's the amount of time we're going to take off the clock. The black 12 is a 20-sided dice, and that will tell us whether it is a puck battle or an attack. If it's an attack, we'll look at the blue 15, which is a 20-sided dice, and it'll tell us if it falls in the control factor of Montreal. Control factor is 1-8 for Montreal. Carolina is 9-20. And then we'll look at the pink 18 dice to see if the number falls within the defender's range for Montreal. Their defensive range is 7, and for Carolina it is also 7. So if this, and then of course the red white at the very bottom are 2d10s, and it's a percentile dice. So hopefully all that makes sense. Here we go with the first play here as the puck is being dropped here in Carolina for Game 2, and we go. So 6 off the clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark off what color we're going to use. We'll use orange. That's we'll use yellow. There we go. So 6 minutes off the clock here in period number 1. It's a 13, which means it is a puck battle. So go to the puck battle chart, if I can find the puck battle chart, and then we're going to look at percentile 89 on the puck battle chart. Puck battle, first period, 89. We're going to go to the enforcer table. All right, so we're going to go to the enforcer table. I need to roll a 6-sided dice, so I'm going to hit roll again to find out. And we rolled a 4. So that is visitor presence. So is there an enforcer on the visitors? And with Montreal, there is not a enforcer on Montreal. So if the visitors had a presence, an enforcer, they would deal a hit. If no enforcer, they lack protection and they take a hit instead. So Montreal's stamina is going to drop down to 9. So Carolina's stamina is at 10. Montreal is now at 9. All right, so that's first 6 minutes of the game. Not much going on here. Hi, Dave Gardner. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see everyone out there. So we'll roll the dice again, and we got another 6 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already down to 8 minutes to go in the first period. And it's an 11, which means it's going to be an attack. A 20 on the blue, which means it's going to fall in Carolina's range. And a 6 is within Montreal's defensive range. So we are going to the defensive column, and we're going to look at 41. 41 says, good check and open eye disrupts the flow of the play and no shot on goal. So 6 more minutes goes by here in Carolina and not much to show for it for either team. And we move on. 4 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're down to 4 minutes to go. It's an 11, so it's an attack again. 15 is Carolina. 7 is a defensive check again. 62 falls. 7 falls within Montreal's range, and a 62 is disciplined unit. Never allows a good chance for. The defense of Montreal is really stymieing Carolina here in the first period. The hometown trying to ignite the hometown Carolina Hurricanes, but they can't get things on a roll. And we will move on. 6. So the horn goes. Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the first and second period, if you roll more time than there is, you don't do a play, right? So that is that. I believe that is it. So we literally played 6, 4, and 6 minutes. So we played 4 plays in the first period, and nothing happened. Literally nothing. Wow, no chances of goals, nothing. Time's up. Yeah, okay. So we go on to period number 2. After 1, it stays 0-0 here in Carolina. This is game 2 of the best of 7 series from 2006 NHL playoffs. Montreal stuns Carolina in game 1, 4-1. And they're trying to stymie Carolina here in game 2 and take a 2-0 lead in this series. We go to period 2. Let's go. What we will do, though, is we'll mark that. All right, so period 2 starts. 4 minutes off the clock. We will go to 16 minutes. There we go. 16, which means it's a puck battle. It's going to be a puck battle of 57 in the second period. 57 is going to be will to win. Both teams deal 1 hit in a battle for possession. Both teams deal 1 hit. So Montreal drops to 8 and Carolina drops to 9 in stamina. Higher stamina team gets a crease chance. So the higher stamina team, so Carolina finally gets a crease chance. So we're going to the crease chance chart. Crease chance, and we will use the percentile dice that's right there. It's 57, and it's a goal on an 8+. Is the goalie an 8 or higher? It's a save, otherwise he scores. Christopher Uwe is at 10. He makes the save. Christopher Uwe makes the save, and we will stay scoreless going into another play here in the second period. Holy cow. What is going on, Phoenix Knight? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's a snooze fest so far. Finally, our first scoring chance. And what I'm going to do is I am going to actually make this a I'm going to make it a red one to show that it was a scoring chance for Carolina. That's what I'll do. All right, so now we'll go on. 3 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3. So we're down to 13 minutes to go. But it's Montreal. Since they're kind of red and white as well, what I'll do is I'll make it like a light gray or maybe like a pink or something. Anyways, let's see what it is first before I mark it. We're at the 13-minute mark. We rolled a 2, which means it's an attack. 18, it's a Carolina attack. And it's outside the range. It's outside the range of the defense. So it's an attack on column A. And an 86. Attacking stamina greater than the defending stamina. It's true. Carolina does have a higher stamina than the Montreal right now. So the attacking stamina is greater than the defending. It's a crease chance. Another crease chance. And this one is an 86. And that is going to mean a goal on, is the goalie a 3 or higher? He is. So Huey once again stymies them. And Carolina with another scoring chance. And still nothing to show for it. So we move on. Rolling the dice. And 5 more minutes off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 8 minutes to go. I'm just going to put it as a gray right now until we figure out what the actual results of the play is. 4, which means it's an attack. 5, which means it's Montreal. And it's 10 outside of Carolina. So it's a Montreal attack. And they've got a 62. Is their attack 12 or higher? Montreal is not a 12 or higher. So, then we go to chart B. Is their attack in a 10 or 11? No, their attack is a 6. So, is their attack an 8 or 9? It's a slot chance. Otherwise, redirected in front, but the defense gains control. So, once again, Montreal with their first opportunity, and what I'm going to do is make them, we'll make them a pinkish red color, I guess. That's fine. So Montreal with their first opportunity of the game comes with 8 minutes to go in the second period. They get their first chance, but they cannot get anything going. And we move on. Here we go. It is 6 minutes, so we got 2 minutes to go here in the second period. And it's a 5. Which means it is going to be an attack. A 1, Montreal again. Montreal with back-to-back opportunities. And it is a 3, which means it's in Carolina's defense. And a 30. Sliding defenseman takes 1 for the team. Take a hit. So, they take a hit and lose the stamina there. So stamina are now 8 apiece, but the defender slides in front of the shot and blocks it, giving the body up to keep the puck out. And we have 2 minutes to go. If we roll anything but a 1 on this 6-sided dice, the period's over. It's a 6 again. Boy, we're getting some high numbers, and that's going to do it. Reap as the second period comes to a close. And we have no score here as both goalies stymieing the defenses here. We go to the third period. No score here in Carolina. And we go to the third. And here we go. 6 more minutes off the clock. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. This is set up for a 6, isn't it? Good Lord. Yes, it's a D6. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's a D6. So, I didn't see the other numbers, so I'm going to do is click on roll. It's a 4, which means it's an attack. 11 is Carolina. 2, which means it's in Montreal's defensive zone. 54. Defenders force an off-balance shot, and that's going to do it. So, Carolina gets a shot, but defenders, again, for Montreal, rise up to the task. And they keep Carolina off the board. We move on. 5 more minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. 18 means it's a puck battle. 41 in the third period. 41, a minor penalty on the visiting team. The home team takes one hit, though. So they're down to 7, but it's a penalty. Are you kidding me? A penalty, which I'm going to mark down as a penalties. We will mark it as a blue for the home team. Okay. So 2-minute penalty, minor penalty on the visiting team. The home team takes a hit. So we are going to the power play chart. Here we go, power play chart with 1 minute off the clock, 8 minutes to go. Let's see what we get for a power play. The power play advantage is power play is 5. Montreal is a penalty kill of 6, so they're a -1. So the power play team is a penalty kill is actually a +1. The penalty kill is a +1 column. We're just rolling percentiles to see what happens. A 20 is the penalty kill unit is a +1. It is going to be a crease chance. It's going to be a crease chance for Carolina. And we have to roll for a crease chance. So a crease chance here. And the roll is 88. That's not going to do it. Is the goalie a 3 or higher? He is. Is going to be a save. So a save there. I will put that down. That's fine. And then we're going to go to the power play second minute of the power play. So 7 minutes to go. Let's see what happens with this one. 77 kill zone penalty kill unit auto kills this and the next time slot. If so, they just auto kill it. So nothing happens in that power play. They didn't have a shot in the crease, but there is 7 minutes to go in this one. Roll the dice. We go to 4, so there's 3 minutes left. 3 minutes to go and we still have no score. And we're looking at the dice here. 20, which means it's a puck battle. Another puck battle. An 85 in the third period. 85. War of attrition. Both teams deal a hit. Ooh. So we're down to 7 and 6 for stamina. If stamina of either team is 4 or less, a fight occurs. Nope, neither one is 4 or less. So nothing happens. There is 3 minutes to go in this one. We will roll the dice. And we go 3 minutes, which means we actually go 1 minute to the 2 minute mark. And then we also mark off 145 and 130. So you go to like 15-second increments. So 1, 2, 3, that'll be our third timing of that. An 11 is an attack. 16 is Carolina. 14 is outside Montreal's zone. 29. This could be interesting. 29. Is there an attack of 6 or higher? Carolina is an 8. He scores! Big pressure and a wraparound. Slammed home with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in this one. Are you kidding me? 1 minute 30 to go. And it's a goal. We have to roll to see who gets the goal, how many assists there are. Let's see. Let's roll It is a 3, which means 1 assist and a 99 on the assist column. Are you kidding me? A 99 on the assist column means it's Chad LaRose with the assist. Chad LaRose. Now, who scored it? Let's see who scored the big goal. 41 scores. It is going to be Eric Cole. So it's going to be Eric Cole from Chad LaRose. Who would have thunk that? Chad LaRose. It's going to be a third period. And the time is going to be 18 minutes and 33 seconds. Here in the third period, Chad LaRose with the perfect feed to Eric Cole wrapping around, and now Montreal pulling the goalie here. Pulling the goalie, I believe. They're going to have to pull the goalie with just a minute and 30. In the final 2 minutes, when there are scores within 2, the trailing team pulls the goalie, replacing with an extra attacker. Make them the attacking side, typically on a 6-on-5 scenario. Compare the difference between the attacking ratings of the teams that pulled the goalie and the defensive rating of the shorthanded team. So, the attack is 6. And the defensive rating of the shorthanded team, Carolina, is defensive 7. Other than the D3 timing, the chart works just like the power play chart. Oh, we work on just like the power play chart. Really? In the final 2 minutes, when the score is within 2 goals, the trailing team pulls the goalie, replacing them with an extra attacker, making them the attacking side. Typically, this is a 6-on-5 scenario. Compare the difference between the attacking rating of the team that pulled the goalie, at 6, and the defensive rating of the shorthanded team, Carolina, is 7. Other than the D3 timing, the chart works just like the power play chart. No roles for control, defense, or puck battles are needed. Okay, so we're going to the power play chart. And it's going to be on the they're going to be on the penalty kill +1. Penalty kill plus, or is it? No, it's going to be empty net +1. Empty net +1, not power play. Yeah, empty net face. Yeah. Okay, so defense is +1 to 4. So we're just simply rolling percentile, and we're also looking at the little green number to find out how much time goes off the clock. And we roll. So 4 ticks. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 30 seconds to go in the game. 30 seconds to go in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks off the clock. And they rolled a 90. A 90 is going to be counterattack. Counterattack scores on an empty net. Note. 2-man advantage, no attack, puck cleared. So counterattack scores on the empty net, and Carolina's going to ice this one with 30 seconds to go. They counterattack and score on an empty net goal. Empty netter. Third period. It's going to be at the, we'll call this the 19:28 of the third period. Who got it? Let's roll. Let's see who got the goal. 93. Are you kidding me? 93. Oleg Treverdosky. Oleg Treverdosky. Holy cow. Not too many people probably remember him. Oleg Treverdosky. Crazy. And how many assists? 4 on the assists. And the assists. Assists is a 4, which means, it's a 20-sided dice. That's why I messed up the first one. It's 2 assists, random 2 assists. That's fine. And we'll roll random 2 assists, 25 on the assists. 25 is Eric Cole. Well, guess who's got player of the game? Eric Cole. And second assist, 66 is Fantastic Cabriolet. Holy cow. Fantastic Cabriolet? Something like that anyways. That's who we're going to go with. Oleg Tverdovsky ices this one. It's not over yet. Montreal could score. There's 30 seconds, which means there's 2 plays left. They're going to keep their goalie pulled. And if we only roll 1 time and they score, and we roll 1 time and they score, they could end up tying this game. But let's see. It's going to be a long shot. It's a 4. Nope. That's it. That is going to do it. Time runs out on Montreal in this one, as Carolina is going to take a 2. Oops, that's a 2. They're going to win this one 2-0 here and tie this series up 1 game apiece as we head to Montreal for game number 3 in this series. Obviously, the numbers and stuff will get changed. I'm going to save this as game 2. Save. And then we can always adjust for game 3 coming up in Montreal. So we head to Canada for game 3 of this important best of 7 series, as Carolina and Cam Ward gets the shutout today against Montreal, who literally had 2 scoring chances the whole game and could not convert on either one of them. Carolina had 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they scored on this one. So they only had 5 chances themselves, and then they had an empty netter here. So they only had 2, 4, 6 chances. So they didn't have a lot of chances either. Not a lot going on in this one. But that's interesting because this, I was under the impression with Stone Cold Hockey, like, these games are going to get crazy. Like, you're going to have like 12 to 10 games and stuff because it seems like it's just so easy to score. But now you can see you're going to get games where you just fly through a couple periods and before you know it, boom, 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 it's over. So anyways, thanks guys for coming out. Doug and Dave Garner and Phoenix Knight. That's a look at game 2 of our series of Stone Cold Hockey. I'm hoping to bring you back to game 3 sometime here in the near future. So thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, hitting that like button isn't going to hurt you at all. It's not going to hurt you a bit. I promise you that. Anyways, leave a comment, question, thoughts, whatever. We'll see you all next time. Until then, take care, and we'll see you all down the line.